Hi everyone, I'm Eric Solomon. I'm going to bring you the early Pick-5 preview from Monmouth Park for Sunday, June 6th. I hope everybody had an enjoyable and profitable Belmont day yesterday. And whether or not you're looking to continue adding to your bankroll or recouping some losses, I think this Pick-5 sequence at Monmouth today is a great way to start your Sunday. Friday's Pick-5 I thought paid really well with an off the turf race in the sequence, and there were some shorter price horses. The longest price on the was a six to one winner in that sequence. Ticket still paid $700 so for a 50-cent wager. So I think this sequence has the potential to really pay very nicely today. There's 3 turf races in the sequence and decent field size. Weather's supposed to be gorgeous in Oceanport, so let's get right to it. And I'm going to single right away in race 1. It's the first of 3 turf races in here. I like Friendly Fella a lot here. This horse was a comfortable winner last time out at Tampa with 10,000 claimers. It's 2 for 4 winning on the grass, never off the board in 4 turf starts. And really, this horse looks like the lone speed in the race. The main threat is Cash Call Kitten, and this is a horse that runs consistently but doesn't win a lot. Going to need a decent setup, and I'm not sure that one's going to get it here. I think Friendly Fella definitely has the tactical advantage, so I'm going to single there. Too deep in the second, a maiden special weight. I'm looking at 2 horses coming in from the Naira circuit. Both are going to go to 2 turns for the first time. Look at the 1, Exalted Charm, and the 6, Mr. Briggs. Both have decent speed that I think can carry going 2 turns. Mr. Briggs was my top pick and went really fast in that last race. Some strong internal fractions at the 1-turn mile. I think being able to settle a little more in 2 turns is definitely going to work for that horse. I'm playing against Anti-Gravity, who has the strongest speed figures in the field, but is 0 for 10 in his career. So never something you really want to, really don't like that on a pick on these multi-race sequences. Probably a better horse to use underneath. Race 3, there's 2 races that I think you absolutely need to think about spreading, and this is one of them. I'm 4 deep here. My top pick is One Most One at number 4. Visually, I thought his last race was really good. Made a strong move, was just kind of caught late by the race favorite that day, but really was still battling pretty hard there. I think good play coming back here. 3 others that I'm using here. The 5, Big Perm. This one has had many chances, but it keeps running credible races. The 7, Curlin's Thrill, coming in from Woodbine. A little bit of a drop off the layoff here. And this 9, Drum and Drummer, probably going to be your pace setter, the best early speed in here. One thing to note, there is an also eligible horse that I would add if perhaps one of these horses scratched. Number 12, Inappropriate. Really bred for turf, coming off the layoff here. Certainly could be a horse that, if he does get into the race, could be a factor in here. Race 4, I think the 2 favorites are very logical here, and I think you're good with both of them. Luann, running for Kelly Bream, is a slight top pick, has 3 strong efforts, 2 wins, and a 2nd place in 3 career starts. Moving up the claiming, faced step starter allowance last time, back in for a tag, but up for 20,000 here. And then also Kieran McGee going to bring in Princess Corey from Maryland. McGee's a high percentage trainer. This horse is progressing nicely. Those 2 seem to be the 2 logical horses in that race. I think it would feel pretty good using just them and getting out of there. And then race 5, another maiden special weight. This is a 5.5 furlong turf sprint. And I can't blame anybody for if you hit the all button in this 10-horse field. I ended up going 6 deep here. I really don't have a strong opinion, and there's not a lot of turf sprint form in this race. There's several horses that have gone longer on the turf, but not many that have a lot of turf sprint experience. Sneer is my top pick off the layoff. Definitely has a 1-turn pedigree. Has 1 turf race in I think a 6-race career, and it was a really good race, going 9 furlongs last February. Gets back on the turf today, shortening up to 5.5. But again, I look at a pedigree that maybe not screaming turf, but certainly leans 1 turn. Other horses that I'm looking at, Emirates Affair is the lukewarm morning line favorite, cutting back in distance, coming in from Naira. Last ran with maiden claimers at 40,000 at Belmont. Goes to maiden special weight, but really in terms of the depth of field, they're pretty much equal here. The 10 In Vain is really the only one with consistent turf sprint form. Has a lot of speed, which is good from that outside draw, but does fade a little bit. So the 5.5 may be a stretch too far. But again, in a race where there's not a lot of turf sprint form, may be able to just kind of keep rolling. Number 6, Dance for the Gold, probably has the best pedigree in the field. Dance to Bristol was the dam, Grade 1 winning mare. Again, it's not a pedigree that screams turf, and the dirt form hasn't been great, especially for the pedigree that this one has, but certainly worth a look here. And then 2 of the first-time starters I think are worth putting on the ticket, the 4 Love and Money and the 5 Dun Eagle. They're definitely turf-oriented pedigrees. Love and Money been working well in the morning on the dirt. I'm going to put all 6 of them in there and hope for the best. It's a $48 ticket. Hope everybody has a great Sunday. 11 races on the card, 6 turf races. So make sure you're taking a look at Monmouth Park today. Have a great day.